Good morning, dear students for grade 10. Now we have our session today for chapter 8, lesson 8.2. We're going to solve some exercises, okay? Let's start. This session is about special right triangles. If you remember that we talked about it in the last quarter, and if I have a right angle triangle like this, and this is the right angle, and AB is the hypotenuse, and BC and AC are legs, and if I have this right angle and this 45 and this 45, so my hypotenuse is L square root 2 and BC is L and AC is L. Like what? If this is 4 and this is 4, this will be 4 square root 2. Okay? Okay. Let's remember this because we're going to use it in solving exercise today. And the other theory for the triangle which have 30, 60, 90 degrees. Here I have a right angle triangle in C is the right angle, and B is 30 and A is 60. If my hypotenuse, which is AB, is 2S, then the side which is opposite to the 30 degree, which is AC, is half the hypotenuse. Is what? Half the hypotenuse. So if this 2S, so this will be S. Okay? If this 10, this will be 5. If this 14, this will be 7. Okay? And BC, which is opposite to the 60 degree, it will be what? S square root 3. That means if my hypotenuse is 10, so this will be what? 5 square root 3, or half hypotenuse times square root 3. Okay? We're going to use it in our exercise today. Okay. Let's remember also the trigonometric ratios that we took it in our lesson. We took the sine. What is the sine? It's the opposite over hypotenuse. So if I want sine A, go here. This is my angle A. What's the opposite to it? Opposite, it's BC or A. And the hypotenuse is C, so it's A over C. Okay? So opposite over hypotenuse. Sine, opposite over hypotenuse. What's about cosine? Cosine is adjacent. Adjacent means the side which is beside the A. What is the side beside the A? I have two sides beside the A. But one of them is hypotenuse, so the other is the adjacent side. Okay? So here, B over C, or adjacent over hypotenuse. Now I have tangent. Tangent, what is the tangent? It's the opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. Okay? Remember this because you're going to use it in our exercise. Let's start our exercise today in page 51. Page 51. Let's see here what we have. We have a triangle like this. I have here, this is 7, this is 25, this is 24. This is my angle C, which is the right angle. So my hypotenuse is what? AB. AB is my hypotenuse. I have here 25. Okay? Very good. Now if you want sine A, what we talk about? What we said about the sine A? We said sine A is what? Is opposite over hypotenuse. So it's 7 over 25. 7 over 25. So here it will be what? 7 over 25. Okay, here cosine B. Cosine B. B, this is my angle B. Cosine means what? Cosine means the adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. So this is B. What's adjacent to B? It's 7 over 25. That's it. Okay. Here I want 10b. Where is b? This is b. 10. What we said about 10? Huh? Tell me. 10 is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. 10 is what? Again, opposite over adjacent. So it will be what? 24 over 7. Okay? And you can solve 4, 5, and 6 as exercise. Now, for sine 30. Sine 30. If you remember, you can use the special triangle that we showed you before. Okay? What's sine 30? Let's remember. Returning back to remember. Okay? Sine 30. 30 here is what? Sine means opposite, which is S. S over the hypotenuse. So, S over 2S, it will give me what? It will give me half. It will give me what? It will give me half. And of course you can use your calculator in this. Okay? Okay. Cosine 30. Cosine 30. We can return back to our triangle again. Okay, let's go back. Here, cosine 30, which is, what here? Cosine means adjacent over hypotenuse. So it's S square root 3, okay, over 2S. So it's what? S square root 3 over 2S. So it's square root 3 over 2. So it's what? Square root 3 over 2. Returning back here, let's solve it. Square root 3 over 2. That's very nice. Let's solve 1040. 1045. 1045. Do you remember the 10? Returning back again. Okay. Returning back again. 1025. 1045. 1045. This is the 45. What's the 10? The 10 is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. So L over L is 1. That's right. Nice. Let's turning back and solve it. It's 1. Very good. So you can solve this. Here he is telling me to use a calculator to solve sine 63. How are you going to solve this one? Okay. We're going to solve it by our calculator. You have the calculator, please. You must bring this type fx 991. Okay, returning back. He wants what? Sine 64. Sine 64. You just will this. You're going to press this button, sine, and the angle is 64. The angle is 64. So sine 64 and write equal. So you will have it. It's so easy. Okay? Okay. Here he's telling you to get what? Find each length around the nearest hundredth. Of course, this from the last session we took it. Of course, you are going to use also the trigonometric ratio. Okay? If I want here xz and I have the angle 41, what I'm going to do, I must find y, angle y. Angle y will be what? Will be 90. Sorry. Angle y will be what? Will be 90 minus 41. 90 minus 41. So it will be what? To be 49. Okay, so this angle y is 49. And I have here what? I must get the hypotenuse. So I'm going to use the cosine of the y. Cosine y is what? Adjacent, which is 12.2, over the hypotenuse, which is xy, or the hypotenuse xy. So xy is what? Xy equals 12.2, okay, over the cosine of 49. Okay, thank you. Try to complete your practice. See you next video.